Hey guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating with you, starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Or is it in deck number 2? Could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Or is it in deck number 3? Could your story or message be here in deck number 3? All right. So I hope you have made your selection. And we'll go ahead and begin with deck number 1. You have the 8 of Swords, the Emperor, the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Disc, 9 of Wands, overall energy, High Priestess, 5 of Swords, and the Hanged Man. Okay, so off the bat, I'm getting like a lot of worry and anxiety in regards to some things. I kind of feel that maybe you've been having some sort of disturbing dreams, or maybe there is something that has been really eating at you. I feel that something could be going on with your thoughts where maybe you're like, was I right or was I wrong? I was right? Like you're questioning certain things, and wondering if you were fair in your judgment or if your ego possibly got in the way of some sort of decision. Oh, I knew it. I also feel that spirit could be trying to get your attention. I see a couple of possibilities. Either spirit is trying to get your attention and you're like not listening to spirit, you're not listening to your inner voice, or there is someone who is trying to send some sort of energy your way. Now, whether or not this person is just hoping that you'll think of them, it could be something with ill intent. And it could be that if someone is just trying to get you to think of them, that they're doing it to an extent where it's not helpful. This also could be for you if you are the one that is trying to get someone's attention. I feel like you could be dealing with a lot of disturbances and just distractions, just like what just happened. It's like, all of a sudden the phone's buzzing. There's something falling off to the side. I'm like, what is that? So I kind of feel like this is the same type of energy. There's a spirit or energy around you. And I feel like somebody is just not getting the attention that they're wanting to. Something maybe has you also feeling stuck in a situation where you feel like you can't move forward, you can't move backwards, you're just stuck. You might be overthinking something and is causing you to be mentally paralyzed, like you can't seem to just like do things because your thoughts. So you may need to change your perspective about a certain situation. You also could be experiencing dry eyes, gas, hay fever, something in regards to irritants. So I feel like there are things that are also just disturbing you in general, in regards to your health. if at some point you felt like somebody was dragging you along, playing mind games, I feel that maybe you are tired of this person doing this. You're like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. So you may very well walk away from a situation where someone had too much power over you. Someone was too controlling, someone got into your head. So I feel like you also are needing to somehow take your power back because somebody has now made you, what do you call it? Like you're incapable of doing certain things now, not because like it's true, it's just the things that they've said. Like maybe in a work situation, your boss consistently made you feel like you weren't doing enough when you knew that you were doing so much. And now it's stuck in your head where you feel like nobody else is going to hire me. They're not going to give me a good recommendation if I leave at this time. So I don't know. It's just like somebody has gotten into your head and made you feel like you can't do things anymore. But like I said, it seems like you're wanting to walk away from that. You might be walking away from any situation that you're not ready to walk away from, but you're having to force yourself to do it because you know it's for the best. You could end up going through some sort of sadness or depression. This also could be the energy of someone around you. Someone is being very depressing or is suffering anxiety, and they're maybe kind of bringing you down a little bit, even if that's not their intent. But their energy could be bringing you down or draining you. Some of you are like going through this phase where it's like you could feel lost or empty. There could be a lack of purpose. Maybe your job isn't fulfilling anymore. A relationship isn't fulfilling. Where you live isn't fulfilling. It just seems like you're wondering, like, what am I going to do? Like, how do I get myself out of this hole? I don't know if you're also in debt. There also seems to be a lack of security in the things that give you, value. And it could be finances, it could be relationships. It just seems like there's a bit of suffering going on. I feel that for some of you, Saturn being retrograde is dredging up like some sort of past energy that you need to revisit, or maybe you're having an opportunity to make changes or correct certain things, and maybe there's a little bit of sadness in regards to that. So especially if Saturn is already conjunct one of your personal planets or transiting Saturn. So if you have planets in Pisces, Saturn could be screwing with you right now. If you have Pisces on an angle, like if you have Pisces in the 1st, 4th, 7th, or 10th house, it could be affecting you in those areas. In the 1st house, it could be affecting your personal self, your physical body. In the 4th house, it could be affecting your living situation or relationships with your mother. In a 7th house, it could be affecting any type of relationship that you have with people, romantic, business, friendships. If you have it transiting your 10th, it could be affecting your career, your reputation or status and things of that sort. So, yeah, I kind of feel like you're going through some things right now. I feel that you're needing to fight. You need to kind of like fight through these energies. You're having to overcome, some sort of negative energy. Talk your way through something, kind of get yourself out of this situation. I feel like you have to keep pushing or you have to keep going. You have to also believe in yourself. And it's funny because I was thinking about validation earlier today. I don't know if you have been feeling like you need validation from other people in regards to something, but I feel like you have to just validate yourself first. Don't give people that power. So yeah, there's some things that you're having to work through. If you have your own business, I feel that it could be suffering at this time. There's a lack of sense of belonging. Like, where do you fit in? Also, depending on whatever business you're in, the market could be oversaturated, and maybe you're trying to figure out how to stand out. There's a possibility that you can't seem to let go of an earth sign, or they're having problems letting go of you. It just seems like maybe you still feel somebody in your energy. You're like, oh, I haven't been around this person in months or years, and they're still in my energy. So yeah, there is a possibility that there is someone who is still in your energy, who's still lingering. Maybe like this person is trying to find you. They're still checking your social media. Like, maybe you're very sensitive to them, so you can feel anytime they're thinking about you or looking for you, and you can feel that. There also could be the energy of regret, like someone feels like they regret the past decision that they made, or regret not fighting for you, or feel like they thought the grass was going to be greener on the other side, turned out it wasn't, and now they're just like kind of having to suffer the consequences of their past decisions. And then maybe it's you. I also feel that something you've been researching or studying has been very triggering, or has been very disturbing for you, but yet you can't look away, or you can't stop researching some kind of information. It could be for school, it could be for work, it could be just personal research that you're doing. I'm getting something about cotton fields or slavery. You might not feel like the universe is assisting you, but it is. You might be more focused on the fact that you're upset or suffering in some sense, instead of looking at it like, you know what, maybe this is for my protection, or maybe I need to just go through this to get to this point in my life. I feel like somebody has also been posting a lot of sad thoughts on social media, depending on, what platform, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. It just seems like maybe somebody is posting, is indirectly talking about how either they're lonely or sad, or are going through some sort of changes. If you are creative, if you are a writer, you might be writing a movie that, you know, triggers emotional, different emotional roller coasters, maybe sadness, depression. Yeah. Even if you're a songwriter, maybe you're writing about broken hearts or just being left out. Metaphysically, I feel like someone keeps visiting you or is remote viewing you. Someone is, yeah, trying to see you with the mind's eye. I also feel like you might literally be burying something. Those of you that have a parent that has already crossed over, you might be missing them a lot over the next week or so for whatever reason. You might miss them a lot. Maybe you're seeing things that are reminiscent of them, or especially like having certain type of dreams and you're like really just thinking about them. You also may be worried that, or be having anxiety about someone who is sick and is really bothering you. Financially, either you have overspent on luxury items or something that you really wanted and you have it, but now you feel broke. Or there is something that you want, but you can't afford it right now. You could be dealing with an Aries, Scorpio, or Gemini, or an Aquarius. You could be dealing with some sort of personal changes. Something's going on where it does seem like you're forever changed. This includes if you have undergone some sort of surgery and had something removed, or had weight loss surgery. It could be a part of you that is just like gone forever. Again, spiritually, something feels like something is haunted. And then I was saying buried. I don't know if something is buried in someone's yard, or if someone lives near a graveyard, including like pets being buried in a yard. So I don't know. It just seems like maybe something's been buried. But it seems like, you know, you might feel haunted, like, is something in my home or something following me? Like, you might feel the energy of a spirit. So that's another thing. If you're feeling like not of yourself, it could be that there's a spirit attached or just lingering around your space. Maybe you're needing to clear it or clean it out. Use your intuition to decipher if something is trying to protect you or harm you. You also could be in a process of overcoming insecurities, like you're gradually becoming more confident. I do feel that you're going to defeat whatever this negative energy is. Going back to someone who could be doing something towards you, I feel like you're going to take your power back. Someone could be potentially trying to bend your will, and you can feel it. You might randomly get in the mood to eat something, and you're like, I don't even like these, or why am I craving XYZ? And that could be the person trying to bend your will, or just a sign that this person is in your energy. But yeah, make sure you stand your ground in regards to any situation where somebody has been manipulative towards you. All right, so let's see what messages there are for those of you that picked deck number 2. You have opportunity beckons, believe and succeed, sacral chakra, control, listen, overall energy, throat chakra, seek, and moving on. All right, so you guys also may have had to walk away from a situation that was no longer fulfilling. And it seems like you've been looking for peace or looking for answers. And so I feel like you've been doing a lot of meditating, self-reflection, and just trying to go within, trying to figure out exactly what it is that you're needing to bring into your life. What is it that you're trying to manifest, or what do you need to be open to? And I feel that you've been receiving messages from spirit, especially in the form of birds. I'm kind of getting the energy of you also being protected, or something watches you. Something watches you. And that's more than likely like your guides or your angels that are always around you anyway. It just seems like they're watching you. I feel like it's going to be revealed to you that your throat chakra is blocked, or that you are needing to be vocal or speak your mind or speak something into existence. There also could be some sort of literal changes going on with your voice. I don't know if you also had laryngitis and, now you're trying to clear it up or having to be quiet. There's something that you're needing to do, and you could be questioning whether or not you're ready for this change. I feel like something is being revealed to you. You see something. You're like, this is my opportunity. I know if I don't do this, I don't know when this opportunity is going to come again. And you're dealing with something emotional, or some sort of emotional blockage could be preventing you from taking some sort of leap of faith, or getting on. I kind of feel like all you need to do is just get on that bus, just get on that train, just get on that plane. Like something's going on where I feel like you just need to do it and stop holding on to anything from the past. I kind of feel like something's also being revealed to you. There's also a need for you to work on your sacral chakra. Maybe you're needing to heal it. Or maybe these are two areas that you've been having some sort of blockages in: the throat and the sacral chakra. There could be sexual trauma, or there could be lack of sexual activity, which for some people is also traumatic. I feel like there is something that you're needing to call in, or you're being guided. You're being guided in a direction that will help you resolve whatever these blockages are. Now, I feel like there's also something going on where maybe you're going through some sort of transformation, or you're seeing things differently. I feel like you're having a change of thought. I don't know if you felt like something has been controlling you, and you are also wanting to take back your control. You've got like similar to several major arcana coming out. So I feel like these are some sort of significant changes coming into your life, or things that you're needing to be aware of. You definitely are needing to listen to that inner voice. Something is speaking to you. I feel like you're needing to just be quiet. I don't know if there are other people that are trying to impose their ideas or opinions on you, but I feel like at the end of the day, what do you feel? What do you think you need to do? What do you know you need to do? This is indicating to me that the outcome of a situation is dependent on your actions. You have the ability to like manifest whatever this is that you're wanting to manifest, but it all depends on what actions you're going to take. Or it's almost like maybe there's also a path you could take, and it's like, hey, your life could go in this direction or that direction, but it all depends on what you decide to do. So the outcome is kind of undecided or unknown based off of what you decide to do. I feel like you are aware that you need to walk away from something. or what you need to do next. Or now that you have walked away from a situation, you're like, I already walked away from this. Now I know this is what I need to do next, but I just haven't done it yet. And so I don't know what that is for you, but I do feel like something in regards to your next move, like, you know, you've got to take some sort of action. Now, I also can see this from the perspective of someone who could be thinking about you, and maybe this person has been taking time out to heal, and this person is needing to, same thing, speak their mind and take an opportunity to come towards you. And it's possible that this person is being driven by their sacral chakra, or that is what's going to give them the drive to pursue you. And maybe, you know, maybe that is the only place where their energy is right now, or that's their strongest force of energy. And so this person is using that to take an opportunity to pursue you. But they're thinking about it. I kind of feel like they are trying to tap into your energy first, or trying to see how you would feel about them coming into your life, whether it's a past person or new person. It's kind of like someone is testing the waters and they're trying to really feel you out. Are they ready for me? What would be their reaction? Somebody also could be doing readings and trying to find out, you know, what each scenario would be if they were to come into your life, or if they weren't to just hold back or wait. So yeah, from the perspective of another person, they could be going through some things, you know, trying to get to you. Some dealing with inner struggles trying to get to you. I'm also getting the possibility of a trip. You might have an opportunity to go on a trip, or take a trip, or to travel. I also feel that after visiting some particular place, it gives you some sort of motivation, or sparks something within you, and it gets your gears going. And out of it is going to come some sort of creation from you. So 8s and 2s could be significant for you. You might start seeing synchronicities of 2s, maybe indicating that you're at a crossroad, or that you are coming into an alignment with someone who kind of matches your energy, whether it's romantic or business. And then if you're seeing multiples of 8s, that could be talking about something transformative happening in your life. Yeah. So I do feel that maybe you think something is an illusion, or you have like this fantasy or this idea in your head that you're hoping will come into fruition. It also seems that you could be waiting for something to manifest. Maybe you've already put in the work, or you've been doing some things and you're like, I just need this to manifest now. I'm just waiting for my time. You also could be waiting for something to come to an end. I kind of feel like you want something to end so that you can have time to do something that you've been wanting to do. Let's say, for instance, you know something's going on at your job, or maybe you're just waiting to use your vacation time. It seems like you're waiting for that last day, and then you're gonna go do XYZ. Again, I'm still getting like travel, something in regards to travel or taking some sort of vacation. There's something that you might be holding on to emotionally that needs to be released. If you have been feeling stuck or stagnant, I feel like movement is coming. There is going to be a gradual moving away or moving towards something gradually. Yeah. I feel like you're going towards something that you really want. You're really passionate about it. You also may have seen some sort of premonition, or had a premonition in a dream, or saw like a preview of what's to come. I feel like you are being in alignment, or you're moving towards alignment with the ideal partner or career or location if you're moving. Something has got good energy. You also may be making plans to visit a spiritual place. You feel drawn to this place that's very spiritual. And possibly meeting up with other like-minded individuals that are on that same path. Something is a learning experience. In love, I feel that somebody is nervous, but at the same time feeling like they're ready for a commitment with you, especially if they're a fire sign. You also could be doing some sort of research or study in regards to different chakras. I feel like you're also trying to understand why there's been some sort of a blockage, like if there's something that you can do, or if it's something that is just part of your journey, or if somebody's doing something to you. I feel like you're trying to understand why there's been some sort of a blockage. Okay, I feel like something is stuck or trapped in your sacral energy, like something around that area, there's a blockage. There could be several things that you need to do, or one of several things that you're needing to do, especially more so if you go to a professional. You might try to fix something on your own. Maybe you do some sort of research on how to block the sacral chakra. Or maybe you just go to a Reiki healer who can do this for you. For females, there could be something going on in regards to getting some sort of yoni steam or using a yoni egg to remove some sort of negative energies. Yeah, but something's going on. I do feel like maybe there's a blockage in that area. Somebody also could have a hold over you and you need to remove that person's energy. Even if it's a mental block. I mean, it is possible that someone is trying to block you from dealing with other people or moving on from them. Also, the person who's watching you may literally have blue eyes. Like someone, if you feel somebody's energy on you or watching you, whether you know them or not, they might have blue eyes. Somebody is still grieving in the past. They're still thinking about how something went down and they're going through it. This also could be you still regretting something that went down in the past. It seems like there's something that you're still curious about, but you haven't taken the necessary steps to get to it. Somebody also could be controlling you through their controlling you with emotions, like making you feel guilty for certain things or making you stick around out of guilt, or preventing you from doing something that you want to do because they're guilting you. There may be something very significant in regards to an air sign. I do have earth and fire that's coming out too. You might be, like I said, at a crossroads, or something depends on what you decide. The ball could be in your court in regards to how something plays out. I also feel that somebody who's interested in you is not coming forward out of guilt. Um, Guilt in a sense that you are their friend's ex, or something of that matter. So they feel like they can't cross that boundary, but they want to. And they're struggling with that. They're having some sort of a moral dilemma where someone is like, my heart is calling to this person, but morally, is it right? So I feel like somebody is torn with a specific situation like that. Yeah. All right, so those are the messages that I have for deck number 2. Let's look at deck number 3. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Tower, the World, Seven of Pentacles, the Hermit, overall energy, the Fool, Queen of Swords, and the Two of Wands. Okay. So I feel like you could be getting ready to take some sort of a risk that would potentially pay off. Kind of like the greater the risk, the greater the reward. And I don't know exactly what it is, but I feel like you've also considered the opinions of other people, but ultimately you feel like you need to just do this for you. You're like, okay, I heard what everybody has to say, but this is what I'm going to do. So I feel like you're going to do what you feel is best, even if something is like the unpopular opinion, or people might be thinking that you don't know what you're doing, and maybe you don't, but I feel like you're going to do it anyway. In a love situation, I feel that there is someone who's been like keeping tabs or watching you from a distance. I don't know if it's a new person or a past person, but I feel that someone is getting ready to just shoot their shot. They're like, I don't care if I get rejected. I'm going to at least try. I feel like you could be getting ready to fall into abundance, or fall into a situation where you feel a sense of security. It could be falling into a relationship, falling into this new job, doing something that you never done before. And it's weird because I feel like 1 minute everything is in place or stable, and then it's like taken from you or change. Everything changes once you get there. It's kind of making me think of like some sort of MLM or Ponzi type scheme or whatever. And it's like the minute you collect yours, everything falls apart, or you're the last one that was able to get your share of that situation. It could be happening to you, like The minute somebody joined this MLM, everything fell apart. Um, but I feel like you are the one that is able to grab something and then it just like is gone or it changes after that. Or let's say you got hired at this really cool company and the minute you start working there, they get a new CEO. It might not even affect you, but it's like, hey, like the minute I got hired, now there's a new CEO stepping in. So I feel like there's going to be some sort of major change after you've secured something. You also might not realize that you are the catalyst for change. Like you're unaware that this is your spiritual title. Like you're like a wrecking ball or something. Like you go to places or enter relationships or meet people just to restructure their lives, and then you're out or that's it. You come to enlighten people or be like a wake-up call. I feel like there's also going to be some sort of sudden changes in your family. Someone suddenly moving in or moving out. You also may go on some sort of unexpected trip. And either way, I feel that the universe is going to do something to force you to go in a different direction. Something's going to happen where the universe is like, nope, this isn't for you. Oh, or okay, you fulfilled that purpose really quickly. Now it's time for you to go this way. This wasn't for you to get comfortable. This was just for you to, you know, collect and go. Like something's going is happening where, you know, you're there for a minute and then it's just gone, or now you have to go this way. Um, hmm. Also, there could be a secret that comes out about someone's family or someone's reputation that changes everything. Maybe you looked up to your grandma only to find out that she had several illegitimate children. I don't know, just like something happens where, you know, there could be some sort of dynamic change of events in regards to family, especially dealing with ancestors or extended relatives. Now, there is a small possibility that, let's say you invested in some sort of stock, it blows up overnight. You're like, oh my God, like, you know, I'm a millionaire. And instead of let you know how you're supposed to let it sit, you're like, I'm not doing that. I'm just taking my money now and gonna put it in other investments. So it could be something like that where you quickly pull out your earnings and, you know, invest into something new. There's something that's going to happen that causes you to question the path that you're on, or like you're just trying to make sure that you're making the right decisions. It seems like you might be going off of a literal checklist. I feel like you also start to focus on material things, or you start to focus on things that are more logical rather than emotional. You might be making more so practical decisions. So it seems like you are doing some kind of research. I feel like you're trying to understand something in regards to your ancestors or the past, something in regards to history you're looking into. It's helping you discover something about yourself or who you are. And at the end of the day, I just feel like you're being enlightened. I don't know why Istanbul is standing out. You might realize something about your father or a father figure or something in regards to your father's side of the family. Something could put you on the path of being an entrepreneur. Something could happen where you feel like you never want to lose sight of something ever again, or you never want to feel like you have no control over something, no control over your finances. Like something's going on where I feel like you are wanting to take control, or control gives you a sense of security. I feel like Spirit has been trying to get you to pay attention to something, something that maybe you've been ignoring or in denial about or refusing to acknowledge. In a love situation, just be cautious because whoever you're dealing with could have, a whole marriage already going on and you're unaware of it. You might find out that the government owes you. Boy, okay, so I feel that there's a lot of things that are trying to get your attention, or someone in particular that's trying to get your attention. I feel like you also have some sort of telepathic connection to a water sign, and you guys, or an air sign, and you guys have been interacting with each other just like mentally, just going back and forth, like you have some sort of secret language between the two of you. This person could be trying to also tell you something in code, share some sort of a secret with you. Again, I'm getting the energy of you viewing someone in a different light, like you don't see someone the same anymore. You're like, I'm just now realizing who you are, or this is just dawning on me. So, I don't know, it seems like you really start to view someone in a different light. It's mind-blowing, whatever it is. And you're also kind of confused. You're just like, I'm so confused. You also could call someone out on their BS, or you're able to see right through someone. Maybe someone keeps trying to like play mind games and you're like, I can see right through that. You also could be very good at reading people's emotions and picking up on what they're feeling or thinking. So even if someone is trying to throw you off or distract you or telling you that something isn't true, I don't feel like that's true. I feel that you are able to read this person, and they might not admit it, but you're able to do that. Like it's almost like you're inside of their head. You can see things. Your dreams reveal things to you. In regards to health, I feel like something is being revealed about someone's condition, someone's mental condition. I feel like someone has a mental disorder that may be undiagnosed, or maybe that's what you're coming to find out. You definitely could be dealing with some sort of unexpected changes or events. Whatever you're used to, like, you're getting ready to go on a different schedule, have a different routine. There's going to be some sort of a shakeup in your life. I also feel that you might be trying to block someone from entering your energy, but I feel like this person is still able to penetrate through whatever shield you have. Like they're still able to get through to you somehow. Okay, I'm getting something about somebody coming like a great distance. Someone coming from far away in pursuit of you in a love situation. Someone is leaving everything that they know and they're coming towards you. Now, it also could be that maybe it's not necessarily that they did this for you. It could just be that you happen to cross paths with somebody who is from a distant land and has walked away from everything that they knew, and they end up pursuing you. I also feel like if somebody was unavailable at first, they're available now because they're going through a breakup, or they got some sort of divorce. Something major happened where this person has time for you, or they're just available now. I just keep getting quick changes, quick changes. I feel like you're deciding to let something go altogether. Something you were doing maybe in baby steps, or you were doing something gradually, and then you're like, nope, I'm just going to leave it alone altogether. It could be walking away from a relationship, a job, but I feel like you're done being patient, or you feel like you're out of patience and you're just kind of starting over. You're still going to question the decision that you made to leave. You're like, did I make the right decision? Did I make a mistake? You also might feel bad because you feel like you ignored some sort of signs. You're like, oh, I ignored all the signs. And then you feel bad about it. But I think that you're going to come to the conclusion that this was part of your journey. Be careful of financial mistakes too. It's weird because one minute I see you having abundance, and then the next thing it looks like you're trying to figure out, like, where'd your money go? Or did you make the right investment? I do feel like if there's something that you're thinking about doing as an investment, to make sure that you research it thoroughly. Going back to a health situation, I feel like you're trying to self-diagnose something or self-medicate. You might be trying to find out if there's a holistic approach to dealing with whatever this health condition is. In a love situation, there's someone that's wondering why they haven't heard from you or seen you, or why you've been quiet on social media. And I feel like they're trying to find out what's going on with you. They also might become obsessed with trying to find out what's going on with you. If you have a dream about somebody from the past, it's possible it could trigger something where you're wanting to know what this person's up to, or like, what did that dream mean? Why would I dream about them? Let me see if that person's okay, or what's going on in their lives. So, yeah. I feel like you're going to be in search of the truth. Something's going on where you're needing answers and you need to find out the truth. And I also feel that you want to do something by yourself or on your own. You're like, I don't need any help, or I can figure this out on my own, or I'll go by myself. Yeah. All right, so hopefully these messages help, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Send you love and grace.